What is up, everybody? It is your boy Farai. Thank you once again for tuning in. Today we're going to be looking at how to achieve a SoundCloud style rap vocal effect. No artist style in particular, but I've just stuck to some techniques that you can use for your own style of music. Many different options. We'll try and run through all of the important tracks so that you can maximize your time spent on the channel. You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone for the constant support. Almost at 10k. Apologies for not uploading so much. It's just been so hot. It's not so much about uploading, more so about survival, you feel me? So anyway, let's get straight into it. I'll break down what I have and we'll kind of break down each separate vocal section. So let's get it.
Yeah, tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Run into the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish. Woke up early morning cause I gotta chase a check, yeah. So tell them that I got this. Yeah, tell them that I got it. Pulling up in a Mercedes. Where were you when it was raining?
So there you go, that's pretty much the hook that we have right there. So yeah, I mean, you saw me quickly run through all of the tracks, so if there's any new techniques that you like the sound of, you can stick around for. So I think the first thing I'll do is just pretty much solo each separate vocal so that you can hear each one and what they do, because that's really what I want to be focusing on in today's video, is kind of how you can use many different elements to create a full wall of sound per se, if that makes sense. So we got our main vocal, stock standard, just kind of clean rap vocal per se, which we'll run through the vocal chain because that's obviously what you're here for.
Yeah, tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Run into the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish. Woke up,
you know what I mean? Just nice, clean, punchy rap vocal. So what I have done here is I have dropped the level of this one, obviously, of the main vocal, because I want to make space for all of the other vocals that we're going to put into the mix. So by the way, how we do this, I'll just quickly run through this, but for those who are new to the template style, if you're creating your own template like this, or you decide to stop by the web store and get one, essentially what I like to do is I like to set myself up with a microphone input, which I then route towards any other channel that I would like to put effects on. So that way I don't actually record the effects. Now I understand with the newest FL Studio, you can do the pre-post recording. I don't use the newest FL, I use FL 20.0.3. In my opinion, it is the best FL that I will stick to for quite a while longer. But yeah, essentially what you do is, if I want to record my main vocal and add some auto-tune, there you go, I'm recording to my auto-tune. I've got this mic input, and then I can press Control. Let's quickly actually add this right here, just so you guys can see. We'll just add these controls here so you can see what I'm doing. Whoops. Edit done. Alright, so essentially what I do is I hold in the control button and then I left click to get to all of my new channels. There is a video that is attached to the confirmation email if you decide to copy one of these, just background info. But anyway, so I've got all these separate vocals and I don't know where I was now, I forget. But anyway, we're on the main vocal and I dropped the level. Yes, that's where it was. So you can turn this up, obviously, if you just want to have one vocal. If you're just the type of person who just likes one vocal, that's fine, that's traditional rap. Maybe one vocal and one ad-lib, that's cool. But what I like is to add extra vocal layers. So what we have right here, and especially on the choruses, you want to be adding those kinds of things just to kind of fill up the song. So you can have your verse, which is kind of quiet, and then your your chorus or your bridge section, which kind of spreads and opens up in a way sonically. So yeah, I've got this double right here, which I really like the sound of, and what I do is I kind of counter melody it with the original vocal lines, so you'll hear the differences right here.
coming from the next lane.
So there you go. I think that's the way I will kind of run through all of these backgrounds so I don't forget anything. I just kind of have this flangus going into a reverb, which there are the settings, going into a distortion just to kind of grid it up a little bit, and then going into a telephone effect. So these two really help create that telephone effect, but then these the flangus and the reverb kind of create a nice spacey effect, which is SoundCloud style, whatever you want to call it, cloud rap, whatever you want to call it. And then I've just de-essed everything, so you'll see on every track towards the end of kind of mixing this a little, why is that off? That kind of sucks, but it wasn't such a problem. But it's on now. But anyway, de-ess it just to make sure that none of the background vocals treble piles up. Now I definitely recommend, if there's one Waves plugin that you should buy, it is the Waves ds'er. In my opinion, there is no other plugin, free or paid, that can really do the job as well as the Waves ds'er. So there you go. So that's the doubler. Then we got the ad-lib in the background. So if you want to listen to these two together.
Yeah, tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Running to the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish. Woke up early morning.
You know what I mean? You can have fun doing that, you know what I mean? You can see I've got all these different parts that kind of kick in and just add this nice little color scheme to the song. So the next thing I got right here is the left backing, so you can just listen to them together. I really don't do much to them other than auto-tune them. Right here you can see. Oh yeah, and by the way, here's the auto-tune for the double. It's essentially the same as the main vocal. Those are kind of my settings. Auto-tune settings are really subjective, so I really recommend that you use the auto-tune that you have, whether it's free or paid, and just sing into it and get used to it, so that you can practice singing off key to kind of make the auto-tune sound good. So anyway, here we have the backing vocals.
Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish.
So there you go, really simple. All I really do is I pan them left and right, keep the level the same, but obviously record 2 times so that you've got that nice cool difference. Mute them where you want, you know what I mean, just to add some cool kind of side effects coming in and out. But really what I do is I root both of them. I just do that, Control Alt, which then allows you to kind of select channels to this backing vocals group right here, where all I really do is DS instead of adding 2 DS's, saving CPU 40 chess, baby. Alright, and then I just drop everything below 410 with the shelving EQ, and that's simple as that. So there you go. The next thing I do is just ad-lib, right? Just to kind of add a really cool ad-lib effect. I know somebody liked one of my previous videos, the telephone effect, so you can kind of see what's going on here. So essentially all I'm doing is telephone effect, right? We got the radio effect going into a flangus, right? That's my favorite. The default preset is good stuff. And then I go into this distortion again, which I just copy pasted from this double channel. I've just tweaked them a little bit, but then I've got this fruity panamatic going. So this is why it's important to tempo sync your beats to your project before starting your session. 75 BPM, the beat is 75 BPM. As you can see, the kick drum starts at bar 9. Awesome. All right, that allows you to add this fruity panamatic, and then you can actually use this LFO tool to go to this pan setting right here. Let's make this bigger. Oh, that doesn't get any bigger. But essentially, if you click on this pan button, this amount and speed then allow you to, affect the pan, right, which is the panorama, so the left and right. So it just kind of tweaks the left to right. So just kind of follow what this audio meter is doing, and you'll see it go left to right. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all we have, man. So I'll play it one time with everything together.
Tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Running to the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish. Woke up early morning cause I gotta chase a check, yeah. So tell them that I got this.
And I mean, every song will slightly differ in how you want things to stick out. If you want to go straight up, double up in front and have no background,
tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Running to the money, yeah, until I count the profit.
You can do that. All you need to do is kind of just drop some of the mid-range.
Tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Running to the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish. Woke up early morning cause I gotta chase a check, yeah. So tell them that I got this. Yeah, tell them that I got it.
You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. You can really get into the vibe. I actually like that more. I'm kind of jealous I didn't have that earlier. So, that's the power of these templates, really. Is you can enhance, you can make better, always find something cooler.
Tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Running to the money, yeah.
There you go. So that's pretty much all the main vocals. Now we get into the vocal chain. Obviously, that is the most important part. I just like to use this EQ because I can actually explain to you what I'm doing with, the sound. Other than this, which you can't really see what's going on. But I will tweak it the same just so you've got the same similar EQ. It's really just a neutral sounding EQ. There's nothing really different about it, nothing special about this EQ. But essentially all I do is, let's just kind of hone it in a little bit. All I really do is we can kind of start off with the elephant in the EQ, I guess, and that is I didn't want a DS because I know a lot of people don't have the paid DSer. What I do right here, you can use this setting if so, but essentially all I do is just find the frequency that really hurts your ear, which is right here around 10k for my voice, and then I just notched it down a little bit. Now this can sound really unnatural, but if you find that right frequency, it'll sound a bit more natural, a bit more open, because your ear is not being hurt by this frequency. So if you want to hear that frequency,
tell 'em that
you know what I mean? It's kind of like sharp and phasey, and it's just like overall the whole vocal, you can kind of get rid of that. So that's what I do there. Other than that, man, all I'm really doing is a nice soft roll off at 150, which is a bit much, but it just works, you know what I mean? And then I'm just kind of cutting away some of the mids that I don't like, really subtle cuts. So let's kind of get back to a smaller size, and you can see, you know, just kind of getting rid of certain things in the bass region, just to kind of critically fix up our vocal. Next thing I do is just a little bit of a boost wherever needed. Don't boost too much, you know, sometimes you might do a boost around 1000, just to kind of get a bit more presence in the vocal. But other than that, you know, again, I did a bit of a dip because I didn't like this 14k. Let's kind of listen to what that sounds like.
tell 'em that
Really just like painful sounds, so you can get rid of that. And then again, I just boosted the air at 20,000 hertz just so I can kind of get that open airiness in the vocals. So yeah, that's really all with the EQ, nothing too crazy. Just close that. And then yeah, I just did a bit of free reverb, and then interestingly enough, I'm using this guitar flanger pedal, I guess, which you could just use free flangers. Again, it really doesn't matter to me. I just happen to think, hey, that'll sound cool, so why not? But yeah, again, you know, my friend's brother used to have a Roland Echo plate, I think they're called. This is a replica of it by Audio Thing. Really cool. I think it's like $40, but this is cool. This really just helps you to, doesn't help you anything, it's not really on, but you know, you can put in some really cool delays with this thing. So if I go to the end of the track where I was kind of messing around, so just listen to this delay where it kicks in. You'll see on the automation right there.
coming from the next lane. Tell 'em that I got this, so you know I got it. Run into the money, yeah, until I count the, you know I got it.
So that's really the echo plate right there. You know, this is not going to be in the template. It's just for fun, something that I thought would be interesting to talk about. So yeah, you know, if we kind of talk about the sends are really important within audio. Interesting, I'm not actually using this one this time, am I? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm spreading the whole vocal chain. But anyway, so I do a bit of reverb. I've been using this reverb right here, which is really cool. The Verbiage, I guess, by damn, I got this today by Stillwell, yes, because I saw Glenn from the Rock channel, I guess, using it now. So that's a really cool sounding reverb. So I've tried this out. I was using this reverb right here, which is just a guitar pedal reverb, which also sounds cool. I had this really long reverb going.
Coming from the next lane. Tell 'em that I got this, so you know I got it. Run into the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty.
You know, this one is just a bit more of a tighter sound. Really doesn't matter to me. But all I do in the reverb is just EQ it and add a reverb. You can add whatever reverb you want. You just need to send your vocal to the reverb. You know, not more than 30%, I would say, is nice. Then we got our delays, which kind of kick in and out. I added a reverb on top of that. I was really just messing around. This doesn't really kick in too much. This is just kind of, again, a crazy delay. And then we got the spread, which I send all the vocals to the spread, if you want to listen to that.
Coming from the next lane. Tell 'em that I got this, so you know I got it. Run into the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish. Woke up early.
So there you go. That's just really adding kind of a bit more stereo to the vocal. Not much going on right there. The next thing I have, the next thing I did, I think, was nothing. For some reason, this just works on volume.
Coming from the next lane. Tell 'em that I got this, so you know I got it. Run into the money, yeah, until I count.
I don't know, it sounded good to me. And then what I like to do as well is parallel compress everything. So I use this SSL, or you could use Maximus, and then just kind of find a preset. This NY doesn't really sound so good, so just mess around with all the presets. But I'm just using this SSL just to glue the songs together via parallel. So essentially I send all the tracks, or all of the main tracks, so the instrumental and the vocal group via this vocal control channel. You know, basically I'm sending the whole song to this channel, and they both meet at the master track to make the song a bit more full sounding. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, tell them that I got this, so you know I got it. Run into the money, yeah, until I count the profit. Blast off like a rocket, shorty say she's Scottish. Woke up early
And there you go, that's pretty much all I'm doing with this vocal effect. So hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. Smash a like if you have not. If you watched the whole video, shout out to you. Some free presets in the description box. And yeah, I'll check you out in the next video. Peace out.